Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
So, I'm back to thinking about why this podcast in the first place. Sorry, these audios that I'm creating in the first place. And since I have no audience, the question keeps crawling back to me. And every time I face that question, I have to give myself, like my mind, a reason to keep going, or else the tiny things that matter to me वो भी चली जाएगी and like yeah, I'll overthink and ruin it for myself and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, just wanted to come here and share a bit about that once again, like a reminder to myself, but also for people who might connect to me through my words and my thoughts. So yeah, first things first, I think I want like this genuine level of connection with people. And of course, I have friends and family and all of that around me. But the idea of finding people who have been through similar experiences and really get it excites me like nothing else. And yeah, because there's no way that I'm the only one going through these questions and these thoughts. And it's also quite rare because these kind of talks you have with your closest friends, but it's not something you talk about often and with strangers. So I have all the more like a hard time to make new friends who can just get what I'm trying to say and have been through similar struggles and experiences and questions that I face every single day. So that would be lovely to have like a sweet community, and that has always been the goal. But also to have really nice conversations with people in general, because I really want to be able to provide hope through my thoughts and my stories, even if it's that very little and that does not seem like anything to me or makes no sense to me. I want to be able to do that up to some extent. And I say this because conversations around AI, conversations around what job you're taking up, which college you are going to, those are the most common ones and the most surface level ones that you keep having with everyone in your job, in your college, and every place that you go, even if you are going to a networking event or it's a social place where you're trying to meet and make new friends, the whole conversation will, the starter and yeah, the way it will go will be around your identity and what you do, what work you do. But those are not the kind of things that I'm interested in. I'm never into small talk. I'm very bad at it. But take up a topic that you have worked on, you've struggled with all your life, and now you're overcoming it. Give me that story. Take me through your most transforming moments of life. Take me through what keeps you alive, and I'll be all ears. And I just want to absorb all of that. So, that is the kind of space I want where everyone feels safe to talk about their deep seated desires and fears and everything that is stopping them from living their best life, but also trying to grow with every ounce of courage that is left in them. So, yeah, that's the kind of space I'm aiming to create, and the reason why this podcast will keep going. And it's a bigger reason for me to not give up. Secondly, I think I would have wanted someone like me making such conversations common and normal, because, as I mentioned, at this point in time, everyone's crazy talking about AI and whatnot. And I'm just increasingly detached to all of those things. And all I can think about is how we can use our creativity, how we can get in touch with ourselves again, and what beauty we can create with the help of our heart and mind working together instead of just using our mind alone, which is not enough. So, those are the kind of things that really spark me from within. So, yeah, need more heart to heart conversations. My favorite kind of YouTube videos are those heart to heart videos where creators just go ahead and give like a life update of everything that they've been going through and how they're dealing with it and how they've come across as a better version of themselves. And that's when I feel truly connected with them. And I wish internet becomes that space, or I am able to create that kind of environment for the people who get in touch with my channel, so that even within the community there are stronger bonds and there are people who meet up and know each other, and are able to talk about more important things beyond the surface that no one is talking about, but that defines our whole existence. So yeah, there's that. The other thing is, I really love expressing my raw emotions and thoughts in the moment, and then trying to analyze how it all shapes. Like, the more I talk about it, the more I am able to connect the dots and piece the puzzle together, or whatever that is called. And I think while I'm doing that, maybe someone out there is also trying to piece their puzzle of life together. And that excites me. That makes me feel like I shouldn't just give up yet. It's just that right now, all of this is mainly just me and my audio recorder. So it's very difficult for me to see the future in this. And since the thing that I'm recording is way too far in the future and I don't have like a set schedule or anything like that, I'm just rambling my thoughts. It can go in all directions. I'll be misunderstood, and there will be times when I'll be appreciated, there will be times where I'll be hated, and I don't know if I am fully ready for that, but I need to come back to this audio when those things happen, if it happens. But yeah, the main focus will always be to have a nice little bond and being able to express myself fully. And that's what I want for everyone in the world, that self expression knows no boundaries, and that's when creativity happens, and where they feel so free and so flowing that there's a space that they can call ये मेरा अपना एक zone है. These are my people and this is my zone. I would love to have that. Like, for example, when you watch a movie and you get so attached to the creators, the writers, the actors, and everyone involved in the process because the movie did so much for you. And that just brings together this whole movie community, book communities, and yeah, it doesn't just move the people who come across creative work, but also the people who made it for artistic expression. So I want more and more people to have that artistic expression and people who get it. And I feel that is why we work in the first place and survive and want to thrive in this world, so that we are able to create from our heart and a couple of people can connect or find themselves through our art. So, yeah, whatever imperfect, whatever little attempt you can do at that, please do. And while I am doing it, I know that it's not my best, but the idea of getting better at it is good enough for me to stick to it. And I hope you can find that for yourself as well. So, yeah, that's all that I wanted to share with this one. If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.
Free audio post production by alphonic.com.